Deep in the belly of the regime's Air Force Intelligence headquarters,
these are English letters.
We are hoping to find traces of Taiis, an American journalist held captive in Syria since 2012. It's one of many secret prisons across the city. This specific branch was tasked with surveillance, arrest, and killing of all regime critics.
These are all cleaned out.
We don't find any hints of Taiis, but come across something extraordinary.
I can't tell though, it might just be a blanket, but it's the only cell that's locked.
Is he going to shoot it?
The guard makes us turn the camera off while he shoots the lock off the cell door. We go in to get a closer look. It's still not clear if there is something under the blanket.
Oh, it moved. Is there someone there? I thought I saw it move. Is someone there? Or is it just a blanket? I don't know.
I think it's someone.
Hello?
Okay, I just moved.
Oh.
I'm a civilian, he says. I'm a civilian.
It's okay.
He tells the fighter he's from the city of Homs and has been in the cell for 3 months.
Okay, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
He clutches my arm tightly with both hands.
Okay. Does anyone have any water?
بدي اشرب مي.
مي. Okay, it's water. It's water. Okay. Okay, you're okay.
هدي.
You're okay.
تفضل.
You're okay.
تفضل.
You're okay.
لا سلامتك لا تخاف انت هلا حر.
مسكوني ببيتي انا ساكن بالوارد. ايه وجابوني. هي ثالث سجن. هي ثالث سجن بجي عليه. ثالث سجن.
الله اكبر.
هذا صار يسالوني على اسماء كثيره.
تمام.
يا الله.
انت حر.
الله ضو.
انت حر.
الله ضو.
روح حجي روح.
يا الله.
هدي اعصابك.
يا الله ضو.
هدي اعصابك. خلاص ما ضل لا سجن ولا نظام ولا طيران الحمد لله.
اوكي.
روق.
اوكي.
اخ. خليكم معي.
You're okay. I'm staying with you.
خليكم معي.
الحمد لله.
خليكم معي. خليكم معي إلي 3 شهور. ما بعرف شي عن ولادي، ما بعرف شي عن أهلي.
هلا حيشوفوك هلا حيشوفوك على التلفزيون.
ما بعرف شي عن ولادي والله ما بعرف شي عن أهلي.
حيشوفوك.
The fighter hands him something to eat.
لا.
Barely lift it to his mouth.
اجى بالك رفض.
افتحها مجاهد.
اوكي.
حط الثاني فوق.
But his body can't handle it.
Okay, you're okay.
His captors fled during the fall of Damascus, leaving him with no food or water. That was at least 4 days ago.
شوي اشرب مي.
يرجفون.
خلص طمن ما ضل لا جيش.
يرجف وجهي.
لا جيش ولا حواجز ولا سجون. تمام؟
هيك جد.
خلص بالشار ولا؟
الله يلعن ابو.
سوريا حرة؟
ايه.
لبس الثوب الأخضر؟
ايه.
ما ضل جيش؟
إيه.
صار كله بالجيش الحر الحمد لله.
It's the first time he has heard those words.
نحن بخدمتكم.
وينكم؟
نحن عم نضحي.
وينكم؟
عم نضحي.
He tells us his name is Adil Khurbal, and that officers from the much-feared Mukhabarat intelligence services took him from his home and began interrogating him about his phone.
جابوني لهون على الشام. هون سألوني كمان نفس السؤال. طبعا.
ضربوك قتلوك؟
ايه. ايه. عادل غربان.
As a paramedic arrives, the shock sets in. There's nothing. Everything's okay. The Red Crescent is coming to help you, this man assures him. You are safe. Don't be afraid anymore. Everything you are afraid of is gone. Tens of thousands of Syrians have disappeared in Assad's prisons. Up until 15 minutes ago, Adel Khurbal was one of them. He is still petrified.
Don't
be afraid, the ambulance worker reassures him. It is the end of a very dark chapter for him and for all of Syria. But so many ghosts remain.
A warm embrace by two leaders feeding off each other. While the Russian president kept Syrian dictator Bashar al-Assad in power, Vladimir Putin became one of the most powerful players in the Middle East. We are now making no difference between Russian blood and Syrian blood, Assad said in 2017. Now, Putin has granted the deposed dictator asylum in Moscow, but their relationship is over, Russian Middle East expert Ruslan Suleimanov tells me.
Russia is no longer interested in Mr. Assad. I'm sure that the Kremlin will hide Mr. Assad as Russia wants to build up links with the new government in Syria.
The Kremlin is indeed refusing to comment on Assad's exact whereabouts, but in a 2019 investigation, the anti-corruption group Global Witness claimed members of Assad's family purchased at least 19 apartments and high-rises in the Moscow City area. Moscow City is something like the financial district of the Russian capital, but these skyscrapers don't only offer office space for large companies, there are also residential buildings with very luxurious apartments. And the Assad family has been affiliated with the Russian capital for years. The dictator's oldest son, Hafez al-Assad, studying at Moscow State University. We found his dissertation from that university on the topic of mathematics and physics online. This official document from Russia's Ministry of Higher Education showing the dissertation was defended less than 2 weeks ago on November 29th. Exactly the same day, rebels took over Aleppo, Syria's second largest city, ringing in the Assad regime's lightning demise and possibly the end of Russia's role as a dominant power in Syria and in the Middle East. The Kremlin today saying, to them, the war in Ukraine is what really matters. The special military operation is an absolute priority for our country, the Kremlin spokesman said. As for Russia and the Middle East, Russia maintains a dialogue with all countries in the region, and we intend to continue doing so. For Pleitgen, CNN, Moscow.